Prepare for a potential Bitcoin crash. Recent gains hover around $60,000, but analyst Oli Martinez suggests a drop to $32,794 by March 7th. Uncertainty lingers as Bitcoin struggles to sustain above the $64,000. Brace for impact as the market eyes a potential support zone near 50,000. Stay vigilant, crypto enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. And we're starting off with some news. First of all, the price of a house has gone from 20 bitcoins to under 7 bitcoins in less than just a year. Bitcoin feels like it's going to bypass the 70s entirely and just absolutely rip up to 80,000, just waiting for a god candle to send us flying. It's very much possible, easily one more god candle and Bitcoin will be 80k, but it is also possible that it might just be a huge trap from the whales and we're going to go downwards. Let's discuss it in the later of this video. So should you short Bitcoin? And there is an answer: if you never short this chart, no. And I would say this is federal debt, total public debt, and you never shorted this one and you never going to short this one because it will continue and growing, which will continue making Bitcoin bigger, because the bigger the debts, the bigger people will understand how the Bitcoin is and what it is. So the more Tether prints, the higher Bitcoin will go. This is basically what you should understand. Bitcoin is officially in a bull market, and here we could actually see the red dot is building up on a chart as we were in accumulation, and now we are in a bull market phase. Finally, we are here. This is officially the then they fight you era. My predictions: ETFs pump price to 200,000, pricing out most everyday people mentally. Self-custody demonized in media and politics forcing actions. Executive Order 6102 style confiscation of Bitcoin for national security. Black Swan event to crash price dramatically, leaving many people to hold underwater. ETFs and back for CBDCs to withdraw. So then we win. Era is 2028-2032. And a P2P renaissance in African and Caribbean countries. Demand for self-custodian, people realize that ETFs are a honeypot as Bitcoin-focused politicians get elected. Creed writes an official Bitcoin song and we all sing it together at 2032 conference. I could be completely wrong, but if I'm right, you should be making plans for these type of events right now. Next up, gold ETF outflows versus new US Bitcoin ETFs. And we're continuously growing with the Bitcoin ETFs while the gold ETFs continue on going down. Who's ready for 100,000? And here we could see the comparison on Bitcoin's price history linear scales by $1, 100s, 1000s, and now we're at 10,000s going to 100s. As all I'm saying, we are really close to that one. The founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, created a new Bitcoin wallet called the BitKey. So look on that one, maybe it will make you some money if you know how to invest in that. Alts are catching up really fast. And here we could see the growth of Bitcoin and the whole altcoin market, and it continuously getting and catching up to the point where the Bitcoin's market cap will be around the same position and the dominance will finally fall and altcoins will grow up in the dominance a little bit. So why you may want to run a full Bitcoin node? You want to support a Bitcoin network. You don't want to rely on a third party to validate your transactions. You don't want to disclose transactions in your wallet to third parties, and you're interested in a strong security and privacy. And you're a developer building an application and need API access to the Bitcoin network, wallet, mining pools, exchanges. So there are only 18,644 full nodes online around the world. Want to run a full node? It's easier than you think. So if you can meet the following requirements, you can run a full node. And there's a desktop or laptop hardware running Windows, Mac OS X or Linux, 7 GB of free disk space, 2 GB of memory, which is RAM, and on mattered broadband internet connection with upload speeds of for at least 50 kilobytes per second, and basically you can run it yourself if you're interested in that one. Bitcoin versus real estate, and all I'm saying, it's a bigger store of value, as Bitcoin 70% of annual returns, secured by most powerful network of computers in the world, no physical property to maintain, accessible anywhere if you have internet, no need to collect rent from tenants, no need to deal with lawyers lawyers and inspectors, pay taxes when you sell, no taxes if you used as collateral, at some risk at least for now. Real estate, 5-10% annual cash flow, 5-10% annual returns from gross, more risk, leverage, must trust tenant, government, environment, insurance company to pay out if issues, and locked in one allocation. Pay taxes when you sell, no taxes if you used a collateral at risk. Tax dedication on the interest you pay. Also, let's go for more. Right-wing authoritarianism is working in El Salvador, so the playbook. Make Bitcoin legal tender, arrest murderers, don't let this infect your children, and incentivize entrepreneurship. Let's run this in America as well. Hurry and get yours before BlackRock does. Only 1.4 million Bitcoin left to be mined. As a total Bitcoin in existence 19.5 million and Bitcoin left to be mined 1.4 million, and all I'm saying is around 2 to 3 million Bitcoins already lost forever because some people lost their wallets and that's really crazy, or maybe some people died and they will never access their Bitcoin. So all I'm saying, around 2 to 3 million already lost, and it's already less supply than you think. Bitcoin is up 20% in a week. This has happened 121 times since 2015. So what happens next? It continued up 64% of the time with an average gain of 15%. And it went down 36% of the time with an average loss of 11%. Very good chance of a new all-time high in just the next 30 days. Bearish alert, what awaits Bitcoin below the $61,000 support level? After experiencing consistent gains in recent days, the value of Bitcoin seems to be consolidating above the $60,000, a level that is also functioning as a support. However, uncertainty persists regarding the next direction for Bitcoin, as the asset failed to sustain its value above the $64,000 after briefly touching it. Looking ahead, crypto analyst Ali Martinez has presented a scenario that could result in a Bitcoin dropping and finding potential support around the $50,000 zone. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, on March 3rd, Martinez noted that more than 500,000 Bitcoin had changed hands within the narrow range of 61,000 to 61,100 to 61,800, establishing a robust support area. So should Bitcoin dip below support, a correction could lead it down to 56,970 or even 51,500, he said. Indeed, a substantial transaction amount for Bitcoin has occurred amidst the growing demand for spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, with a peak volume of $73 billion on March 1st, and in the long term, this product is considered a bullish catalyst. Also, Bitcoin withdrawals hit a record of $2 billion as investors move assets off exchanges. Bitcoin is witnessing its fastest outflow from exchanges in years, challenging previous records. On March 1st, around the $2 billion worth of Bitcoin was withdrawn from exchanges, marking one of the largest single-day withdrawals, and I don't think I've quite seen anything like this before, comments James Stratton of Crypto Slate. This analysis explores the significant surge in Bitcoin withdrawals from exchanges, indicating a potential shift in investor behavior and its implication for the cryptocurrency market. Unprecedented outflows echoes 2021's year record withdrawal. And a recent data from on-chain analytics from CryptoQuant and insights by James Stratton of Crypto Slate highlights an unparalleled movement of Bitcoin off exchanges. And with around the 2.3 billion worth of Bitcoin withdrawals on a single day, the market is reminiscent of June 2021's birthday spike, as this trend suggests a growing preference among investors to hold their Bitcoin in private wallets, possibly indicating a bullish outlook on the cryptocurrency future value. That's all the information we got on today's video, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.